Hi guys, it's Nancy with Nancy's Nibbles of Life, and if you're new to the channel, welcome! Why don't you consider subscribing? I do lots of fun Weight Watcher videos, some travel content, even a beauty vlog or two, and today I have something a little different in my Amazon for weight loss haul. If you are a current subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Your presence means everything. I can't believe how far we've come. Some of you early subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me. So today, again, I have something from Amazon. You know, shopping during your weight loss journey is kind of important. You have to feel comfortable throughout your entire journey, and you need things to help you. So today I thought I would show you a list of things, maybe around 20 items that have helped me in my journey to lose weight that I've purchased from Amazon. Some of these items are things like fitness wear. We'll talk a little bit about undergarments. Sorry fellas, if you're watching, this one's for the ladies. We'll talk a little bit about just tools in the kitchen and some dietary things as well. So you ready to get into it? All right, let's go. All right, I have my water bottle here, which is probably the first thing that I'll mention to you. You know, water is so important on your journey. It really helps with your skin. It helps you with appetite suppression. And, you know, it's just good. It cleans you out. And it's important for your weight loss journey. So I purchased my first water bottle from Amazon. And this is the one that has the time slots throughout the day. I know that you've seen this before. But, you know, it says it starts at 8 a.m. and it ends all the way at 7 p.m. 800 milliliters of water. Of course, you have the good morning, good afternoon, the times of the day throughout, and drinking to keep you caught up. In honesty, I never pay attention to that, but it's still good to have, especially when you're starting out. You will pay attention to that and see where you are throughout the day. But I'm going to link this water bottle below. You know, again, just really important. If it's in your face all day, I use tons of flavored meals to flavor my water. If it's in your face all day, you'll remember to drink it. And something this big, you just can't pass it up. So water bottles are really important on your weight loss journey. And like I said, I'll link the one that I'm using or something very similar below. So first things first. So that's my water. Now, speaking of like dietary things, let's start there. You know, vitamins are really important. And I take a D3 vitamin every day. And at night, I also have a little bit of passion flower. It just helps me sleep well. And it kind of calms me at the end of the day if I'm reading something before bed or watching YouTube videos. It's a good vitamin to have. And of course, vitamin D is good for, especially now, since we've been in quarantine, we haven't been able to go out and get the natural sunshine, but it helps your mood. When I started taking D3, I couldn't believe how kind of a little cloud was lifted. You know, just kind of a film, I should call it. Maybe not a dark cloud, but let's say a dark film was kind of lifted, you know, again, especially in quarantine. So, and it's just good to have in your diet some vitamin D. But you can get your vitamins on Amazon for a really good price. The competition is stiff on Amazon, so whatever your price point is, you'll find something. All right. Now, when I wake up in the morning, it's important, I think, to kind of get your day set on, you know, good choices, making good choices. So one of the choices that I make in the morning is to add collagen to my coffee. And you know, you've seen this all across social media, but the collagen is really, I think, in my opinion, a way to kind of trick your mind into saying, it's a new day, let's start it off right, add some collagen to our coffee. No matter what kind it is that you use, this is my first time purchasing the Vital Proteins. If you've watched any of my What I Eat in a Days, you notice that I had some collagen from Trader Joe's that I really love. What I could say that's different about that one, and which is a grass-fed collagen, versus this one, the Vital Proteins, this is much more sticky. It's definitely a thicker quality collagen, and I can see why people love it. It is more expensive than the one that I get from Trader Joe's, and you get less, but it is, I could tell, a really good quality collagen. I might pick up another bottle of this. But I found that over at Amazon, and you know what you could do is, if you're going to use it on a daily basis, you could hit the subscribe and save button. And that allows you to get the product at a little lower cost on a regular or monthly basis versus a one-time purchase. So check out some collagen. Like I said, it gets you going in the morning. Again, good for your bones, your joints, your hair, your nails. I love it. Okay, let's get going. Let's keep going. Okay, some of the more practical things that I found on Amazon that I like are these cleaning straws. You know, if you're going to be drinking your water every day and you're going to use a water bottle that has a built-in straw like mine, you'll need to clean the inside of that straw sometime. And Amazon has these really long cleaning tools that you could just stick inside your straw and clean. Not so expensive. I think I paid $5 for a set of 12. So check those out. And they also have cleaning brushes for the interior of your water bottle. So I'll link this one below, but also check out the others that they have. All right, so you know, one of the things that not only do I measure my weight, my weight, of course, I get on a scale, which is another thing we'll talk about, but I also do my measurement around my waist and my arms. I want to see if I'm losing any inches in addition to pounds. And recently I saw that I had lost an inch around my gut. And I was so happy to see that because the scale wasn't really moving. But you know what? I'm going to take that inch around my belly because it's a problem area for me. And it's encouraging to see that number get smaller. So in addition to an electronic scale, which is also on my Amazon list, I am going to recommend that you get a measuring tape because, you know, again, sometimes the scale isn't moving and it could be the inches that are changing. And so you should pick you up one and see if that's the case. So tape measures, and I'll link one below. Very inexpensive way to kind of keep you encouraged and informed. So we talked about a scale, an electronic scale. So I love an electronic scale because, or a digital scale, because it counts the ounces as well. And so, you know, it gets really precise. And so I keep mine in the bathroom because it's a hard, flat surface, and just make sure that it's precise. But pick you up a scale over at Amazon. I'll link one below. Good prices on those as well. Okay, let's talk about your fitness journey. So no matter where you are in your fitness level, you need to feel comfortable if you're going to get out there and start moving. And you know what? I have to say that I love to walk. I have a treadmill. I walk on my treadmill. And I also live in an area that's has tons of trees and a few walkways. So I love to walk. I think it does help me in terms of speeding up with any weight loss. Just a good mentality to stay on track. And I think it does me good to walk. And so whatever, again, I'm not here to encourage you to exercise, but whatever your fitness level is, you need to be comfortable. So I found a couple of things on Amazon that I really love. And the first is this walking shoe. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's called an AKK walking shoe. It has the nylon. It's a knitted nylon fit. So they're very comfortable and soft, very lightweight. I love them. They're even fashionable, if you ask me. Really cute shoe. I'll link it below. I have it here, and it was, I got these back in October. It's a slip-on foam memory shoe. I love it. You gotta try it. And again, the brand is called AKK, so I'll link that below. But these are very comfortable. They're kind of fashionable. Like I say, I wear them not just with my leggings, but jeans. If I'm going somewhere, I'll throw them on and wear them with some jeans, and they are so comfortable. I use them on the treadmill when I'm on the treadmill, wherever I am, if we're going out and we're going to be walking for a little bit, or if I've purposely gone out to do like a walking trail or something like that. They're just really so cool. $36.99, slip-on memory foam lightweight sneakers. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to link all of this stuff below for you, so check those out. So the leggings that I have on, I love these as well. I'll insert a little clip here of me in these leggings. I love them because, you know, sometimes I'll just decide to go for a quick walk and I don't want to take my keys and all of that crap with me. Well, you got to take keys, of course, but there's side pockets to these pants. You just throw them in your pocket, your keys in your pocket on both sides of these leggings. Really deep pockets, and so you can put your cell phone in there and just wear your earbuds, throw your keys in there, your debit card, your ID, whatever you need. So I love the side pocket to these leggings, and I also love how they kind of cinch you in. They are tight, but a soft, comfy tight, and they kind of pull you together. So they make you a little shapely, and I love them. They are really almost fashionable. So I love these leggings. Can't say enough about them, and I will go ahead and link these down below as well. So, all right, so I found these really great underwear from Amazon. You know, I had the hardest time, even in department stores, finding a good pair of panties that made me feel comfortable, secure, that didn't have any real big panty lines going on, nor a big band around the top. I had the hardest time, but I found these on Amazon and I love them. I can't wait to share them with you here. Again, these are no seam panty line underwear, so just a very soft rayon type of fabric, and I love these underwear. They are so soft. I think they were $18.99 for a 5-pack of underwear. It's quite a steal. Just a really good quality underwear, and I can feel from the material that these will last me for a long time. So they come all the way up over your belly button. To me, we're almost right up under my bra. And I know that sounds granny panty, but some days you want a granny panty. And because they are so smooth and no panty line effect and no big band here on the top, they do a good job at cinching you in a little bit as well and giving you some full coverage, which I love. So a really great underwear that I found at Amazon, and I wanted to share that with you. So, you know, another thing that I found over at Amazon that has really helped me, I mentioned to you that my belly is my problem area. I'm really trying to work on sugar because I think less sugar is what's going to help me reduce my belly, and of course, you know, eating less and doing my walking, and maybe a sit-up or two if I can do some sit-ups, but my belly is my problem area, and so I'm always looking for something that will tuck me in a little bit, but not necessarily a full-on girdle, because who wants to wear that all day? So I have found these camis that I like, and earlier when I tried on to show you the leggings that I'm wearing, I have on this SHAN cami that I love. It's made of a spandex-like material, and it really kind of holds you in, so that when you wear your blouses to work or whatever you have on, I have it up under my t-shirt today, it just gives you a little bit more of a protection. And so I love these camis, and I wear them underneath all of my clothes, and they come in different colors. Just a great cami. Again, it makes you feel comfortable because you feel like it's just, you're not fully exposed. You can kind of tuck that belly in a little bit under whatever it is that you wear. So I'm going to link those camis below. Check them out, because I think that, again, you have to be comfortable when you are on your journey to get your belly smaller or get to whatever size it is that you want to. And I think a cami underneath your blouse does a great job at helping you feel that way. Another fun thing that I found on Amazon that helps in my fitness journey are Fitbit bands. So I wear a Fitbit, many of us do, and sometimes you get sick of the same old band, or they pop and break on you. Amazon has tons of Fitbit bands. I'll link them below, the ones that I used in the past. This one is a little fancier. It's a designer Fitbit band, and you could find some of those as well if you want something that's a bit more fashionable for you. But Fitbit bands, they break, they get sweaty, they get crusty. And so if you need a replacement, instead of throwing, of course, your whole unit away, you could find them on Amazon. All right. So I'm going to move closer towards the kitchen and some of the things that are helpful to you in your journey. One of them is this Proper Popper I found on Amazon. I love this Proper Popper. I've talked about it before in a vlog, but you know, popcorn is a great snack. 2 points. You can't beat that. And for 1 tablespoon of a kernel of popcorns, 2 tablespoons kernel popcorn, use your Proper Popper. You know, you throw it in there, you put this on top to seal the popcorn in. It's a great tool in the kitchen, and I got that from Amazon. So pick you up a Proper Popper for your snacking. You know, popcorn is one of those things that fills you up. It's so many flavorings and 0-point calorie or 0-calorie flavorings and seasonings out there today. You could have savory or sweet popcorn, but that Proper Popper has saved me on a number of times when I was just kind of wanting to kill a bag of chips and remembered that I had that Proper Popper. And 2 points, I felt better with it when I've sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan or whatever on top of my popcorn. And so it was really a savior for me. So pick you up a Proper Popper. I don't think that you will regret it. Okay, so speaking of kitchen items, let's go check it out, and I'll show you some of the things that you should have in your arsenal that you could find on Amazon that'll help you in your weight loss journey. Okay guys, now on to some of the things in the kitchen in terms of tools that I have found on Amazon that are really helpful to me. And the first thing I'll say are knives. I found some excellent knives on Amazon. My latest is this little cleaver knife that I found. It's so good for chopping vegetables. And SHAN is the name of the maker here. And of course I'll link this knife below. But it was so inexpensive, and it's an excellent knife. The precision cutting on my vegetables, mincing and chopping them, is effortless. It's so easy to use this knife when I'm cutting the vegetables for whatever it is that I'm making. And you know, smaller cuts are good for presentation in your food. Also, if you are someone who doesn't like chunky bits of vegetables, the sharper your knife, the better your cut. So I've found tons of knives over at Amazon. It should be really helpful to you as well. Another tool that I've found that I love over at Amazon are these parchment liners for my air fryer. They come in about 100 per pack, and you just line the bottom of your air fryer with them, and it makes for such easy cleanup. Because you know, some things that you make in your air fryer will stick. So get you some parchment liners for your air fryer. Very inexpensive. You just throw the paper away when you're done with whatever it is that you're cooking. A great find on Amazon. So, you know, prior to having to work from home because of COVID, I was, of course, taking lunch to the office every day. And Amazon has tons of insulated lunch bags that you could take with you. And this one is really cute and, you know, kind of fashionable. It works with whatever it is that you're wearing. And it has this insulated inside, so whatever you're carrying can stay warm. If you have some soup, maybe something for breakfast, like a sandwich you made, you could carry off to work in. But tons of lunch bags that are insulated for whatever you need, different sizes and price points on Amazon. Check it out. You know, sometimes when you feel good about what you're carrying, might inspire you to put something in there. Okay, so another item that I found on Amazon that has really helped me is, of course, a food scale. This is a Sharper Image digital electronic food scale. And, you know, you need this. You absolutely need it in your journey. I think it's one of the most important tools that you could have, because you need to know the ounces and the weight of the food that you're consuming so that you could accurately track it in the system. So, or I should say on in your tracker. So get you an electronic food scale. I don't know if I can find this exact one. If I can, of course, I'll link it below, but I'll link something similar. But there are all kind of electronic scales on Amazon at all kinds of price points. But I think this is one of the most critical components that you could have in the kitchen to help you on your journey for weight loss. Another thing that I love, that I use pretty much all the time, is my mini food processor. This is a Cuisinart, but I'll link something similar if I can't find this exact one. It's a 4-cup mini blender. I make salsa in this, all kinds of dishes. I will do I'll do some canned tomatoes in here to make a puree for pizza sauce or the 0 point marinara sauce. I love my kitchen food processor. It's so many things. Even if I'm just using them for a recipe that calls for bell peppers, onions, and celery, and I don't feel like doing all of that chopping, I'll throw them in here and it gets the job done for me. So another tool that makes life so much easier. So I mentioned that those air fryer liners are great. What about an air fryer? So I have mine here, and I think it's a Chefman air fryer. You know, if you've been considering purchasing one, you should do it. Don't hesitate. Just get you one. These things are awesome. They are so awesome. You'll find that when you buy it and you bring it inside, you will start thinking of things that you could make in your air fryer. Of course, the biggest advantage is a fry or crunchy texture to your food without the addition of oil. You just simply use a spray on oil for whatever it is that you're cooking. Even fried chicken you can do in this sucker. Coat you a little bit of your chicken or whatever protein you have in some flour or breadcrumbs. Spray some oil on there, throw it in the air fryer, and you can't tell the difference really. I know folks are like, oh, it's not going to taste the same. It's close enough to where you will see the benefit right away of an air fryer. I can't talk enough about how great this is. I bought recently a spaghetti squash, and I'm gonna cut that thing in half and put it in my air fryer and let it roast off and have my squash that way. You could do so many things with your air fryer. It's versatile, and there are tons of them on Amazon and all price points, so I can't say enough about an air fryer. Okay, also we just happen to have here a slow cooker. Someone gifted my husband and I with one recently, and I'll show you this. It's the Chefman's slow cooker. And you know, slow cookers are great. So, you know, you can put something in your slow cooker and come back to it later on in the day. They are lifesavers. Another way to cook in a low calorie fashion as well. Tons of slow cookers on Amazon. If you haven't picked up one, I suggest that you do. That's a great kitchen tool as well. So, again, I will link all of these goodies below. Hopefully they will help you on your journey, on your weight loss journey. The price points vary on Amazon. I know that Amazon offers Prime, of course. If you are a Prime member, you can get some of these things right away. But wow, I love Amazon because, like I said, it helped me so much on my journey, and I know that they will continue to do that. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. If you know of something that would be helpful to me or my subscribers that I missed on my list today, why don't you list it for me? We could all help each other out. So, okay guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!